Hi there, everybody, and Mr. Arnold's GLE 2.0 class. Today we are looking at study and test skills, and we're going to look at least two new strategies and a couple tools that you can use to make those strategies happen. Today's lesson is entitled Process of Elimination. The first thing that you need to do after you watch this video is you need to watch the short YouTube video on Process of Elimination. It's only a few minutes long, and it'll show you how to use the skill. The strategy in Process of Elimination and the tool that we're going to use for that, or the tools that we're going to use for that, include a few different tools, in fact. So when you open the document directly from Classroom, it will probably pop it into what's called preview mode. And what you want to do is you want to open that document using Read and Write for Google Chrome. However, you won't be able to use the highlighting tool unless you own a copy of this document. So once you open this document from your Learning Strategies Classroom page, it will appear that you have looked at this document in Drive, and specifically you want to go to Recent. It might show up in quick access, but most likely it'll show up in Recent. And when it does, you need to right click and you need to go to Make a Copy. Once you've done that, open that copy up with Read and Write for Google Chrome. That will pop it into a screen that looks like this. And once you have that copy made, you will be able to make highlights within that copy and use that process of elimination. To be able to make or take example of the split screen strategy, you are going to right click on the tab of the copy that you just made and duplicate that same document. That way, you can have the reading part of the document on one side of your screen, and you can have the question part of the document on another part of your screen. And the way that you're going to do that is you will minimize the screen, like so. You're going to take one of the documents, left click, and drag it all the way over to the left side of your screen. That way you have the reading on one side of the screen and you have the questions on the other. So you can see now that on screen sharing, it just has the questions on the one side. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that, in fact, in the other window, on the split half of the screen, they have these questions as well. Good. So within this, you can now flip between the two screens that you're working on and be able to highlight as you go through and eliminate the questions that you need. So to review, what we have looked at today is we have looked at Google Drive, we have looked at within Google Drive the quick access part and how to make a copy of something so we can utilize the highlight function. One part is in quick access, the other in recent. We've also seen that you can right click on a document and make a copy directly from Drive. And remember, in Drive, you have to use 2 fingers anywhere on the trackpad to right click. Next, there's another tool within within a Windows-based system where you can right click and duplicate a tab within Chrome. So you have the reading and the questions open in 2 separate tabs. Finally, the split screen function. Where you can minimize the main screen you're working on, and you can drag one of your screens or one of your tabs over and snap it so that you can see both pieces of work at the same time, which you can't see here. So on one of your split screens, you have the questions, and on the other split screen, you have the reading, and on the other split screen, you have the questions side by side. If you have any questions whatsoever, don't forget to ask Mr. Arnold. Otherwise, good luck on this activity and enjoy the rest of your holiday.